Well, hi guys. I've been asked a question about the Gehl skid steer that I want to answer for a fellow YouTuber. He had asked about where do you check the hydraulic oil and that kind of stuff, and where's the oil filter, hydraulic oil filter. And of course this is on a Gehl 4400. To check it, you open this panel up, and right there's your dipstick. Oops. You can see it's about full. That is also your fill point where you add oil for the reservoir. Oil wise, these are supposed to run your just standard old automatic transmission fluid. But if you're going to be using it every day, use it hard, I would suggest staying with that. Now, if you're going to use it, like I use this one, where it sits a lot, use it for a few hours and then it sits and, yada, 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 you can use, 303 hydraulic oil. It's a whole lot cheaper. The only reason they use the ATF over the hydraulic oil is for the simple fact ATF takes heat better. So that's why they used it. So if you're going to run it hard every day all the time, I would suggest the ATF. But if it's like mine, it sits more than it's really used, but it gets used. I use universal hydraulic oil or 303 tractor hydraulic oil. As far as your filter, there's a big pin. Oh, pull out, big pin, and you open the back up. There's the hydraulic filter right there, and it's a big one. This particular one has a fleet line. You can see it, HE6710. That's a fleet guard filter. But that's your hydraulic oil filter. The engine oil filter, that's a little bit of a bugger to get to on these, because you got to take the air hose off the air cleaner going down so you can open that side panel, or if you don't have the top like I made for this, you can reach down and it's right below the carburetor, which you probably can't see, but it's down in there. These are not the easiest to work on thing there is, but that's where everything's at. But that's your oil fill and dipstick, and that's where your hydraulic filter is. Of course, oil filter's over there. Checking the fluids on these can be a bit time consuming because of where everything is. And of course your dipstick is down here. The fill for the engine oil is actually right here. You probably can't even see where my hand's pointing to this, or you can put it through the breather cover. Just depends on what you want to do. So, to get this button back up, I've got some work to do with it today, but I wanted to make this video to show, this is where you check the fluid, what kind of fluid, and the filter, where it's at. So guys, oh yeah, there is a tank on this side, there is one on this side. Now it's split, but there's a hose that takes from both tanks. So I wanted to add that one to this because that's kind of important. But there's no there's no check over, no place to check it over here. All there is it's a vent tube is all it is. So at any rate, guys, I'm going to get back at it and get to work. So we'll see you next time. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time, guys.